Alright, boys. So this is what I'm gonna do from now. I'm just gonna make videos we struggle on the most. So basically, like defenses or attacks. I kind of wanna do something here, like a strategy. We're gonna try this first floor strat, bro. I don't know if it'll be good or not, but we'll try something here. Let me just reinforce everything I want reinforced, and then I'll get back at y'all. Alright. Okay. So gonna have a rotate here. Reinforce. Fijos here. I'll explain everything later. Rotate right here, not this big though, obviously, but rotate right here. Reinforce. Those are, oh yeah, reinforce, and then reinforce the hatch. Lastly, the hatch. So in this situation, I kind of want to do a floor extension because, okay, I'm not gonna lie, the vert here is like pointless, like in my opinion. Because the only thing they can do vert off of is obviously this site wall, whatever this outside wall right here. See, this is a rotate right here. Well, they can only play kitchen vert, not, you know, whatever. So whatever dining vert, they can't do that. Basically, they can only play vert over here, in this entire room, and only here. So like in this situation, I feel like we might as well, instead of playing in this room where it's most vulnerable, play outside of it. So now obviously this is still vulnerable because you have to worry about this, you know, worry about this. So this is why I have a castle and legion strat here. So legion will kind of like sit here. So castle will reinforce, I mean, barricade this door. Legion will play here. He'll play his Gumans over here. So like this will help them stop a push from, you know, whatever, this doorway. Obviously I have a bulletproof cam. I mean, not obvious, but I have a bulletproof cam here, just watching like whatever this flank area here, and basically put this here just so that you can hear. So you'll be sitting here, they can't see you yet, and you'll just be chilling there until you hear a sound. Obviously you'll know when these are broken, obviously you know when this is broken, you'll know when this is broken, you know when this is broken. So that's where Legion will be playing. Legion will be playing in this entire area, like this fireplace room, and then whatever, this is called West Fountain. And then Castle will kind of like play here too, just like defending here. So in this situation, I have this castled off and this castled off. I'm still like weathering on if I should castle this one off or this door. But this right here, you see my Guman right here? You can actually stick a beeper right there, so that you know if someone's like pushing from, you know, the toilet room, which I right now need to go take a shit, and then put a beeper right here, just so that you know if they're pushing, you know, this area and are trying to come here. And also this beeper will help the AZAMI playing in this corner. I also reinforced this wall because if you come here, they can't really get a long angle besides like right there. So like if I ping that, you would literally be sitting in this corner. But what about if you're sitting in this corner? He can't see you. All you're watching is this hop in. And if you actually play this right, oh my god, you could play an AZAMI barricade like right here. So just in case if they're pushing this very aggressively and you don't want to get pinched, you kind of just have to throw this here and then come like basically you're gonna need some stuff here too. Like you're gonna need a zombie barricade right here. You know, maybe I don't know, you gotta get creative with the zombies. It all depends on where they're pushing to. And so I mainly think AZAMI, Cade, Castle, Legion, and for the fifth operator, alright, I'm back. I just took a shit. Okay. So yeah, like I said, definitely, like, also with this camera watches like basically the stairs, so that you know if you're trying to flank, you look at this cam and you go, okay, they're not there, let me flank these guys. Okay, you know they're flanking, you know, you're, and then you shoot them in the back, wherever the fuck they are. That's basically what this cam is for you to be able to walk up. You don't want to die walking up. Okay, that just takes the whole point of flanking. So you want to walk up when you know that it's free, and then now you know only place you need to look at is right here, because obviously when you're flanking you got to worry about, okay, this door, and this door, and this door. You could have a teammate just on this cam watching if anyone's on that door, so you just gotta watch this door. That's it. Come here, slow peek, boom, 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 boom. You already know they're gonna try to get this hatch. Some people are stupid, but yeah, I think that's just a very good defense. And I feel like maybe the fifth player, so like, okay, Cade, reason why for Cade is obviously we're not playing upstairs, so we don't want this to fuck us over, right? And we don't want this to fuck us over early round. We want to delay time here. So obviously as a Cade player, you're just gonna do this, whatever, make shots, whatever. I would have really loved it if we had like TUBARAO, but here's my thing. I think it's just, I don't know what type of the fifth operator I want. Like, I think the fifth operator depends on like how the other team is playing. Like for instance, let's say they're just roam clearing, or not really roam clearing, they're trying to get vert. Obviously we need someone to waste time for him to get vert, so that it saves us enough time to like finish the game. So like maybe like a cav or a vigil. And also because you want to try to save your impacts, because just in case you're trying to flank, you can impact these castle barricades right here for like a surprise attack, like these ones right here too. Or if you don't need to surprise at all, you just come down the stairs. Obviously, as a cav and vigil, your whole point isn't really kills. It's really to waste time, and then you start making plays, because now if they don't drone you, those are moments where you get kills. Okay, and that's really what, you know, gets the benefit off of the roamer. Let me think. So like, yeah, if they're playing like whatever like that, then definitely a cav or a vigil, especially if they're trying to push us. Like let's say they're trying to get map control, like basically these are areas like this room, this room, this room. This is map control. These are map control areas, because now when you're in this room, all you have to worry about is here, then you pick this angle for this. And if someone's in this room, if their team is in this room, all this guy has to worry about is now this. And even if they don't have a teammate here, all they gotta do is drone this, and if it's clear, they look down this way. Peek here. Even they might have to drone this first in the beginning of the round. So like, you don't want them to be in these areas that is close to the site. These are map control areas. If they have control of that, they kind of like chokehold us into this room. And the only way to stop them from like basically getting in here is obviously contesting them from getting in here. And if we have roamers and they're already here and we've died to them, the roamers can now flank them. That's the whole point of the roamer type. So in this situation, if they're doing this type of attack, then we're gonna need roamers like Vigil or Cav as the 5th operator. But let's say they're trying to get wall. Like they're a team that likes to get the wall. I think in this case, TUBARAO would be a lot better, so that we can help waste time for the wall, and we could K-chick. So like, if you have TUBARAO and you hear that shit and they EMP, throw that shit on there and then let the Cade take it off, put it back on, and then shoot the TUBARAO so that the Cade explodes whatever the denial they're using. So like, that's another way we could stop them from pushing. And since now we have them from not being able to push us out of here, now we can probably sit here with a longer angle. Since we have TUBARAO and Cade, these guys are DMR, so Cade shotgun, TUBARAO is fucking, you could see these guys from so far away, and you just go, fuck. It's very useful. Obviously, like, this is pretty good. Having some head holes here, as you can play off of it in a way. Like, you can make these late round. You don't need to make these early. If you make these early, and they get this wall, this is just not what we want. We want them to be able to break this. We don't want to break it for them. We want them to break it for us. Because if they break it for us, it's still, AZAMI's still pretty good. Because, she's sitting here. It doesn't really bother her. If she's sitting in this corner, they kind of have to push her. And in this way, since they've gotten this wall, we have this spot to hold too. In this spot. And then we make this. And then we come here, peek this. Come here. It's a lot of yapping I'm doing, but you need the yap. Some of us need the yap. And I think, yeah, that's really the strat. I mean, I hope you guys fuck with the strat. I think it's too good. Because I've always realized we've always lost this, not even from playing vert. Like, the vert is nothing, bro. It's really the main problem is like being able to just hold it down. Like we get chokeholded in the site, and this site, I don't know, I don't like it, bro. Like, you get swung in this corner, you're fucked, and then you get swung. Obviously, this is probably the best defending spot right here, but it gets fucked up by the vert. So you just come here and you play off of sound, whatever, bro. And then boom, 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 they swing you. That's the best defending spot, but that all depends on if they're doing it or not. Alright, that's it. So obviously, very dependent. So if they're pushing site, we use our 5th operator as TUBARAO. If they're getting map control, we use Vigil or Cav. Dunzo, baby, dunzo.